people watching already. You see? I'm waiting for more people to get online. That's why I'm taking my time to make sure like there's so many people that are watching this video, because I feel like, you know, people should come out and stand for what they believe is right. You know, we shouldn't be giving people an opportunity to come here and say false things about other people. You know, I've never come onto Facebook to do a Facebook live video, and most importantly talk about like I've never come onto Facebook to talk about things to do with politics, you know, stuff to do with what sorry, I got a call in between, because I strongly believe that, you know, I respect everyone in their capacity. I mean, my dad is into politics. Unfortunately, like, so much is happening. Sorry, there's so many people trying to call me, asking me so many things, so I may get interrupted a couple of times here and there, but there's so much that is happening in just, you know, a couple of days. And for me, I honestly strongly believe in so much. I'm getting interrupted by so many people. My aunties, everyone is calling me, my dad's friends, everyone is trying to call me. It's not a network issue. I'm using AfriCell to actually do this video, so I'm not actually having a network issue. But I'm gonna pay for the food, so I'm doing a live Facebook video. If it gets cold, I'll come back and then you warm the food, okay? Anyways, I'm so frustrated right now, and I was gonna have lunch somewhere dinner before I actually came here to do a video, and sorry about the interruption. Anyways, like I said, so many people are calling me about this issue. I'm seeing so many things onto Facebook about my dad, and I really believe in people saying the truth, and the truth always, you know, sets people free. I'm here as Shiella Gashumber. I've never come onto my dad's Facebook page, and if you actually notice my Facebook posts, I rarely post about my dad, unless it's his birthday or unless it's Father's Day, because our things are different. I'm into the entertainment industry. My dad is into politics. He's about empowering people, you know, motivating people to be better. He really wants Uganda to be a better place than it is. I don't know if you guys really hear me right now, but let me get straight into this issue. Yeah, I am very, very frustrated about NBS's Facebook post saying that my dad was caught with cocaine and marijuana or weed. In our family history, we do not have anyone who takes cocaine. We don't have anyone who takes drugs. Matter of fact, my dad has always come out to tell people, do not take drugs or do not take this or that, because it's not good for your health. And the only thing that we know as, you know, people who are just trying to, you know, do any health research is that, you know, drugs is not something that is good. So today in the morning, at what time was it? Everyone who knows me as a friend, they know that Shiella Gashumber wakes up only after 11 a.m. or midday, because I believe it's not about even waking up early in the morning. It's about the time when you wake up, are you being productive? So today I woke up at 8 a.m. Actually, I was actually in my bed when a van came, and I'll be posting the videos because I took the videos on my Snapchat account. I took these videos and when everything was happening. So these people come in a van, people in non-uniform, everyone holding a gun. So I'm in the house, I'm in my room actually, and my maid comes panting, like, you know how, have you ever seen a dog running from like here maybe to Masaka and coming back? My dog, not my dog, my house help comes panting, like knocking on my door, like, Shiella, abasajja bazze baine mundu tata wali kumpingo. You get it? So I'm like, what's going on? So imagine I'm from bed, I had to just look for maybe something so quick to wear. So then after that, I go outside to see what's there. I find my dad standing there with cuffs, which are mpingo in Uganda, and men in uniform holding, you know, these AK-47s, like those big machines, not even just small pistols. They surround the house. I'll be posting the videos on his Facebook platform for you guys to see and to watch what actually happened. After, like, they stood outside for like 20 minutes, and I'm wondering what's going on. People start coming slowly. I'll be posting all these videos so you guys see. I want the world to see, and I don't want to lie to anyone. So after that, sometime they say they want to check the house. We say it's okay. They check the house help's room. They check my room. I was parking because I'm supposed to go to South Africa to host the Starkit Awards happening in Johannesburg on 4th September, this Saturday. So I was parking. So of course, since I have so much going on, I have clothes, shoes, my room was already had like so many cases, and I'm packing. So there's so many people, like I've seen a blog where it's putting 2 of my dad's passports. Before, when I was younger, I was called Shiella Gashumber. But when I started working on TV, we felt like Gashumber was a long name, and Gashumba is like the family name. So of course, to change a name, you have to do an affidavit and all that. Sorry about that, I'm having so many calls. What I was trying to tell you is that I actually have 2 passports. Shiella Gashumber, which was my old passport, and I don't use it anymore. I did an affidavit, and I'm called Shiella Gashumber now. Same happens to my dad. My dad before had a name, Franco Malingumu, and since you know what happened when Rwandese tried to come to Uganda long time ago, they tried to, you know, get names as Baganda, you understand? So after he grew, he kept telling my grandfather, like, you know what, we shouldn't be hiding. Then he changed his name to Gashumba, you get it? So that's why my dad, I think in some blogs that have been seen, he has 1 passport as Franco Malingumu with another name, and now he has Frank Gashumba, which is okay, which I also have 2 passports, and there's nothing bad with it. So when I see NBS television, I'm so sorry, I have so many calls. When I see NBS television putting a post about how my dad was found with cocaine and drugs, I'm getting so frustrated. So many people are calling me, and I have to keep pressing busy. Like I said, when I see a TV station in Uganda that claims to be so big, you go onto your Facebook platform and you post a post that's totally different with what the police spokesperson has posted, then I start to wonder. You haven't spoken about people coming. You weren't even there when the people came. You don't even have the footage. You didn't even bother to try to investigate and say, okay, Frank Gashumba has been arrested. Was arrested yesterday. Let me follow CMI, because I remember the last November, my dad was, I think, arrested by UCC, and there was so much news. There was there were so many TV stations at the house. Unfortunately, I wasn't in the country, but it was everywhere. It was on YouTube. This time, there was no media station that was at my place. And you come onto Facebook and tell people how, of all the things maybe that are in the story or anything, of all the things you decide to say, that he was caught with drugs. Please, let us try not to say so many lies. You know, it's always good to say the truth. Tomorrow it will be Frank Gashumba maybe held up, people accusing him of so many things, pictures taken here and here. Tomorrow it will be you. You know, there is only one person who is allowed to judge us in this world, and that's only God. You cannot come because you have had a conflict with Frank Gashumba before, and you are trying to use the same, you're trying to use You're trying to be an opportunist because, oh, Frank Gashumba was arrested. Let us go to our Facebook page and say Frank Gashumba was caught with drugs. Of all things, you didn't even say, I don't know, passports, this, that, whatever. You're talking about cocaine and weed because you want to frame Frank Gashumba as a drug dealer. You want to frame Frank Gashumba as a bad person. You don't even have the audacity to put up a detailed story. As a TV station, you have to take your time. I've been in the TV industry since I was 8, and I know you have to take time to build up a story, you know? So please, if you want to build up a story, I think it would be more authentic for you to take your time, yeah? Take your time, investigate. Call Shiella. I was at the house, and I said to you guys before, I've said to you guys before, I'm gonna put the videos out here, and I signed over whatever, maybe that the two passports they got of his name because he changed his name before, and I have changed my name before, Shiella Karen in Gashumber. Every time I pass by the airport, I carry both my passports, and even when they got those two passports, they were both together because even when he travels, even when I travel, I always carry my old passport and my new passport. Even when he travels with his old passport and his new passport, because it's not an offense to change names as long as you have done an affidavit, and it's as simple as it is. And I want you guys to know that I've never come out here. I don't want people to say this is cheap popularity. I don't really have the time, but I was so, you know, I was so touched as a daughter because my dad always comes here to defend me when people say so many things, and when people say so many things, whatever. I've never come on here on his Facebook page, and like I say to you, I only post about my dad when either it's his birthday or it's Father's Day. So I come on here to say my dad does not have anything to do with drugs. He does not sell drugs in any one way. So if you want to come on here to spoil my father's name because you're using this opportunity that he was caught, and the story of him being caught is maybe for tomorrow when I've maybe calmed down and whatever. I'm admin on my father's Facebook post. I see some people here asking me, what, Shiella, you're on your father's Facebook page? I'm his daughter. Actually, when they were checking the house, they kept saying, oh no, Shiella, oh no, those are secretary, watata, we checking room here. My room is upside down. Actually, they were at my place our house for 4 hours. 4 hours. I had to go to the South African VFS to pick my passport. I only reached there at 2:30 because those people were at our home from 9 a.m. Probably like 9 or 10 a.m. to like 2:30. The whole time they were just there. And please guys, don't come here telling me, I hear Shiella, you don't know what your dad does, you don't know whatever. I was there, no one was there. There was no media house. If anyone wants to know anything to do with my dad's arrest, you can call me. Those who have my number, my Facebook page is on. Just please help us and stop spreading rumors. These things spoil people's names from just business, from visa applications, just because someone went on their Facebook page, just because you own a TV station. You go on your Facebook page and say, Frank Gashumba was caught with cocaine and drugs. End of story. Do you know how he ended up at CMI? You don't know. Oh, you haven't mentioned that the picture you have put there has his brother as well? You don't know. Do you know when they got them? Do you know when the other person was gotten? Take your time, become investigative journalists. Just because you have gotten a picture, but you have a phone, a smartphone, boyagala kuba kifaananyi okiteeke ku Facebook, boyagala kugamba abantu, here Frank Gashumba bamukwase. Small brains. Take your time, investigate. Okay? Investigate. Just because, you know, the funny thing about Uganda is that Frank Gashumba has been caught in a scuffle. Just because they've caught Frank Gashumba, everything has happened. You have forgotten everyone else in whatever is happening. You're focusing on Frank Gashumba because you have beef with Frank Gashumba. Now, if my dad is not here to talk, mubadde temumanyi nti no nange nsobola okwogera. If he's not here to talk, ngenda kubeerawo nga nkola Facebook live buli kaseera. Today, tomorrow, MBs nzina, sisaba muntu sente, ngenda kubeerawo nga njogera. I do not want anyone to come out here to lie to people just because you have a smartphone. You have gone over and taken the picture wherever it was. You understand? You know, you're taking pictures. They came to my room and they found my friend's laptop, and I told them I have two. There are two MacBook laptops in my room, and they say, okay, we want to take that as well. You know, how do the laptops in my room have to do with my dad? Next minute, but that's also what? Data, over data, whatever. So what I'm trying to say is, if you come out here and you have done some investigative journalism and you have done a story and it has proper proof, the sequina kobuzibu. Never na abantu just because you funye chintu chimu or making the big mba here cocaine or bad drugs or bichi. You get it? That's not right.